So I've been doing a lot of videos on drugstore makeup these past few months, like since 2024 started. I've been really into drugstore makeup, and I feel like sometimes I'm trying so much that I can imagine it can get a little bit overwhelming. So I thought I'm gonna do a video all about my favorites of the year so far, and this is truly affordable drugstore makeup that I really like or love. Just the best thing so far. I just really wanted to choose the brands, the things that are really readily available, easy to grab, really not too expensive. So let's get into it. All right, so one of the brands that is definitely very affordable still, I mean drugstore, has gotten more expensive. All types of makeup have gotten more expensive. It is very noticeable, like things are happening. Like drugstore makeup is not what it used to be, but Essence is a very affordable brand. So this is the Essence Magic Filter Glow Booster. This is in the shade 10 Light. And I do have to say this is a very small bottle, so it's not as affordable as it might seem. This is $3.99 in the Netherlands. We have the Catrice that I believe is 8, and it's also double the amount. So it's not that the Essence is more affordable than the Catrice in this instance, but I do really like the Essence one. The Catrice I tried last year. This one has a little bit of a better shade for me right now because it's more neutral and on its own, which I really like. This one is very glowy, so if you don't like a super glowy face, then this might not be for you. But I personally do like a glow, and I also like a light coverage. And most of the time I don't apply any product with coverage. I just put it on my brush like so. Most of the time I don't use any like coverage at all because I just feel like it's so effortless, carefree, don't have to think about it. And I do usually like just the coverage that I get from my like blush, bronzer, and whatever else I'm wearing on the face. I do feel like with this one, it's a bit harder to spread over the face. I feel like the Catrice one is a bit more liquidy maybe in the formula, so it's easier to like blend in that way. But I don't really like have any other things to say about it. I just really like the way it looks and feels, and I feel like it wears quite well. And I am like really struggling with dry skin nowadays this winter. I've been trying some different skincare to like get that to be a little less annoying because it's really annoying. So a product like this is like the best for me right now. It's the best I can do. I do have a little bit of redness over here, so now I can see that this doesn't have a lot of coverage. It doesn't do like much for that. It's just very minimal. Don't know if you can really see it on camera. Like the lights usually don't show as much imperfection as in real life. I don't feel like this really covers blemishes, but just for a little bit of glow, a little bit of like just a little bit of evenness on the face, this does work. Because I'm dealing with a little bit of like a little breakout here and this little redness, I am gonna cheat a little bit because I don't have a favorite concealer. Like not a favorite new concealer. So I'm just gonna take this one from e.l.f. and just gonna take way too much and just kind of fix it more locally. Alright, now I quite like how the base is looking. You can also use it different ways, as a highlighter, as a primer, but I like to use it on its own. I really like how this looks. I am gonna see like after all the products that I'm gonna use if I'm gonna do a little bit of like powder. Alright, I just applied a little bit of eye primer. Let's do like a hydrating lip product. So this is Essence the Super Balm Glossy Lip Treatment. This is with vitamin E and shea butter, and it's just a very juicy, glossy, hydrating lip product with a huge doe foot. But I do really like this one. It gives a little bit of a milky, lilac-y effect to the lips. And One of the things I also really like about this one is that the scent is very pleasant. Like it's a little sweet, it's a little vanilla, but it's not something too overpowering or annoying or even like bad tasting or smelling, which Essence sometimes can do. So I'm actually really proud of them for doing this. Like, good job, Essence. Alright, for the eyeshadows, I think this might be the first time that I can honestly say, is this the first time? I don't know, but I feel like this is the first time that I can honestly say that an eyeshadow product from the drugstore is like a true favorite, like a true favorite. Like not good for the price, but actually good. I feel like usually with drugstore eyeshadow, I'm like, this is good for Catrice, this is good for Essence. I'm happy that they're stepping it up a little. I feel like I'm very negative about drugstore eyeshadow, but usually I do declutter drugstore eyeshadow. Like I try it, I kind of like it, and then I'm like, I'm not that excited about it. But these Space Glam Chrome, how can I hold all of these? But these Space Glam Chrome eyeshadows are truly stunning. They are kind of like duochromy, multi-chromy, very shiny, very pigmented, look beautiful on the eye, very flattering, easy to apply, easy to blend, they don't crease on me. I have no issues with these, and these are interesting enough for me to actually grab for them, even though they are in a like single like this, because usually I don't even reach for my singles, but these are so nice that I do keep like going back to these. I keep thinking about them, like when will I use them again. I think they are such pretty colors as well. I would love to see more, also because this is a very like nice eyeshadow formula, and it's only like $3.99 for one, which I think is amazing. I also tried the LA Girl Shade Shifter Duochrome eyeshadow, which I did see in a like yearly favorites video of someone. And even though this is pretty, I feel like it's quite expensive and it's not as good as the Catrice one. I feel like this one is kind of slippery, kind of like balmy, and it's a bit hard to apply. I didn't feel the same feelings that I had with the Catrice. Like these are really similar, but this is like less than half the price, and it's just better. It's just better. I think today I want to do something with the purple, because I feel like I haven't really showcased the purple as much on my channel. But I don't really have a matte, and I do want to pair it with a matte, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit again. I am gonna take the Mighty Monster palette by Onusai and Annette, and I'm just gonna grab this purple over here. Just gonna apply that first in the crease. I think they're gonna match. That blends out really nice. Okay, I know this video is not about this, but I really like this purple matte. Alright, so the Space Glam eyeshadow. This is the shade 020 Supernova. I do believe I wore this on my channel once. And I'm just gonna apply this with my finger. It feels super soft when you swatch it. And then it's kind of like bronzy, pink, purple. So I would say this is more of a in between a multi-chrome and a duochrome. Like a soft multi-chrome almost. Like it's not when you turn your head that you see like the full shift going from there to there. But it's like, it's just such a pretty shadow. And it's pretty smoky. We're really going for a purpley smoky eye. This one is just so easy to blend and apply. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't get stuck anywhere. It just blends really, really nicely. I love that. And now let's take the one in 010 Moonlight Glow. I'm kind of thinking, should I try this as a highlight sometime? Maybe I will. I don't know if I will today, but like a face highlight could be fun. But today I'm gonna get a pencil brush and I'm gonna use it in the inner corner. This is such a nice kind of like yellowy shifting shade, kind of like iridescent yellow, green, bluish. A lot is in here, and I personally do like to light up my smoky looks a little bit, like take the inner corner highlight a little further. If you had told me that these shadows are 20 euros a piece from like Oden's Eye, I would have believed you. These are really, really nice. And I didn't get any glitter fallout on my face. I never really paid attention to that, but like my face is fine. I took a risk by doing my face first, but it is fine. All right, next product. Something that I've been using daily since I got it. So this is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational in Burgundy Haze. This went viral. It is so hard to get, at least here in the Netherlands. It's sold out everywhere. But I did find it in store at some point. I don't know how. I think I was lucky. I did find it in store and I was like, I have to get that. I have to try it with my green eyes. And I just really love this as kind of like a soft contrast with my eyes, because it does add a little bit of contrast, but it's pretty natural. Like, you're not gonna be like, wow, she's wearing purplish mascara, but it just does something. It's just a little different, and I personally really love the combination with kind of like rosy, purpley, taupey eyeshadow, because I feel like that kind of enhances the look. I feel like the mascara looks more purple with the purple eyeshadow. I did also buy the lash primer, but I didn't love that one personally because I just felt like it made my lashes a little too clumpy. I do like a little bit more of a natural look. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking what I want to do. I've been really liking these Blush Affair liquid blushes by Catrice. I've been just shaking them up, applying a little bit on my hand, kind of like swirling the brush around and applying it on my cheeks, and I've really, really enjoyed these. These are really like easy to use, nice pigmentation level, really like the finish on the skin. We also have the new Essence Blush Crush. I think this is a really cool shade. This is a matte one, and I also later bought a shimmer one. I haven't shown this in the video. This is 40 Strawberry Flush. It's kind of like a warmer, corally, pinky, shimmery blush. And this is the one in 60 Lovely Lilac. I think it is a really nice shade, but it will be too much with this look. Like, will I look a little crazy with purple blush and purple eyeshadow, or will I just commit? I think I'm gonna commit. I think I'm gonna do it. A thing I've been doing is I have been applying my blush before I apply my bronzer, because I have been feeling like my blush can end up looking a little muddy if I apply the bronzer first, because I tend to apply my bronzer a little too like far down my face. I get a little excited. I just feel like applying the bronzer all over, and I kind of lose the color of the blush that way. It just ends up looking a little like too mixed together. It makes all my blushes look a little bronzy, but sometimes you want more of that fresh faced blush look. And then it's better to like place the blush first and see how that looks. I just really love that. I just think that is really nice. That is a really nice blush formula. And I do like that they have like matte and shimmery blushes, but I wish they would make it more clear. Like, you can see it when you go in store, but I would love to know when shopping online, like what is matte, what is shimmery. Like, you don't really see it. If I would have known, I would have tried, like I would have bought another shade immediately, but it's invisible. You're not able to see it online. Right, I'm gonna do a little bit of bronze, and I'm gonna do my brows off camera. I don't have any new brow favorites. Okay, so this is the look so far. I think I want to powder a little bit, just a bit. I'm just gonna take my trusty old and banged up Essence All About Matte Compact Fixing Powder. Haven't used this in a bit, but I thought, let's try this again. Just a little bit. I'm not packing it on. Now for the highlighter, I've actually really been enjoying the Catrice Space Glam Holo highlighter. It is a very interesting product. It's shimmery, it's shifty, but it still looks really nice on the cheeks. And I feel like the colors they chose for it to shift to are really nice. We also have the Essence Space Glam highlighter, but that is more bluish. This is more pinky, kind of yellowish, kind of purpley. I feel like yellow and purple, like pinky purple, are still shades that are pretty close to your skin tone. So this is still very flattering in the color, and it's just very shifty. I uploaded a short with this where someone literally asked me like, is this the same highlighter or are you showing like two different highlighters? And it's just this one. It's just so shifty. It's not an everyday highlighter, I must admit, but I just think it's so cute. And if you're going to a party or you're just going a little bit more out there with your highlighter, then this is really nice. Like, it is shimmery, but it's just like, it adds a little bit of a pop, a little bit of interest. And I don't feel like it's like chunky. I don't feel like it's too sparse where it looks weird, because some highlighters look a bit weird with the shimmer, like where it's too like sparse and piecey, but I feel like this still has a little bit of like, I don't know, elegance to it for a shimmery highlighter. And I also think I also think that this is a really nice inner corner highlight. Should we pop a little bit on the lid? Okay, I already did my inner corner, but like so. Just a little bit extra shift, like we needed it. Didn't need this, but I feel like that kind of transforms. Ooh, that's really cool. I really love the combination of the purple with this highlighter. All right, we've come to the lips. I have been trying so many good lip products. We have the Shine Balm by Catrice. I did a lip swatching video, lip swatching all of these. Really love this. It's shiny, it's pigmented, it feels so nice on the lips, and it's pretty long lasting for the shiny lipstick that it is. Really like it's not too smeary. I tried all of the shades of the Melt and Shine Balms from Catrice, also so juicy. Most of the shades are pretty sheer, but it's just a really nice lip balmy, shiny product. It's really easy to throw on and you don't really have to think about it. It's not too smeary. Really like those as well. The NYX Click Sticks Slick Click Fat Oil I also really like. I have 03 No Filter Needed, and then I also have 07 DM Me. This one I really love the color of. It's kind of like this lilac purple. I don't know if this is what we're gonna do today. Like, these are my favorites for now when it comes to the lip products. One other favorite is something that I haven't shown, I think, in a video yet, or have I talked about it in my updates. This is the NYX Line Loud Lip Liner in Fierce Flirt, and this is such a nice nude lip liner for when you want a cool toned lip. Like, it is soft, it is very close to my lip color, but it's just a little bit more like a cool tone. It's just such a nice kind of nudish shade when you want it to lean more like actually purple. So we're gonna apply this one first, and I'm gonna decide what I want to combine it with. For me, it's a little lighter than my actual lips, but it's just very similar to the color. It's kind of like my lips but better, and it's just leaning very cool toned. I think I'm just gonna fill in the whole lip. So that is the color. I feel on me it's just very natural, but I'm also like a cool, neutral to cool undertone. I think I'm gonna go with the NYX, the one in DM Me, because I don't think I've used this on camera. I'm gonna see, maybe it's gonna be very purple, but we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go for it. Someone is skateboarding outside and it's so loud. So loud. These have a really kind of like fresh fruit scent. I feel like it's a nice combination, but it looks a little heavier than I actually wanted it to be. Like, it's a little too much pigment altogether. This usually doesn't happen. Alright, I did a little bit of blotting. I feel like it looks better now. I was just trying something new with products I already know I like. I do really like the combination. I do really like this shade. It's really like this pinky nude. I'm thinking I want to use a little bit more blush just on the apples. I really like this color blush. It's just such a nice purpley shade. but it still looks natural. I feel like it's not too much. Alright, so this is gonna be the finished look with my current drugstore favorites. I feel like it came out really nice. I'm really happy with the eyeshadow, the cheeks, the lips. I think I discovered some really beautiful, affordable products that I can see myself wearing a lot the coming year. So yeah, that's gonna be everything for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. And let me know what your favorite affordable product of the year so far is. And then I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!